business called Borrow My Black Baby, and I thought, perfect.
This video is going to be about a woman called NIKA DIWA, and she is another one of those TikTok family vloggers, the people that I absolutely hate because they take advantage of their children, and the things that they do with said children are disgusting. These poor kids have got no quality of life because they're always being put in front of a camera. You can see the cuts in the videos that these people put out, and how many times do these poor children have to say the lines before they get it right for their parent? Well, this woman is not only on TikTok, she's got millions of followers on there, she's got millions of followers on YouTube, and she's got millions of followers on Instagram. So these poor children are enslaved more than most that I have covered. To be honest, I watched quite a lot of her content before I found things that were disturbing. But if you dig hard enough, it is definitely there. I couldn't understand why people were making videos on her to begin with, but oh boy, I soon found out, and so are you going to.
This is a really good question. When the pandemic first started, my neighbor started this business called Borrow My Black Baby, and I thought, perfect, because I, really felt like it was time to start my career on TikTok. As a TikTok mom, but I didn't have a black baby, and I know that's really trending. So I asked my husband, will you make a black baby with me? And he said, I don't see the value in that. I said, it's good for views. He said, I don't care. And so, until I can convince him that this is an asset to our future, yes, I will be continuing to borrow my neighbor's black baby. Yes.
Just watching that first video is going to tell you what kind of despicable woman she is. She is borrowing her neighbour's baby so she can make content. Everything for money, clicks, views, clout. Who uses a baby like that? Well, obviously she does, and so do hundreds of other mums. Does that make it right? No, it makes it disgusting. So she's convinced her husband to have a baby so she can use it for clout. And she is bouncing up and down there and saying, I have to push out a whole African baby. Well, all women push out whole babies. It doesn't matter what nationality they are, does it? And it doesn't matter how big or small you are. If you're having a baby, unless you have a cesarean, you do have to actually push it out, If that was a problem, maybe you should have thought about that before you only wanted one to make money from it, surely. So far, the videos have been pretty innocent, but please believe me, they are going to go downhill fast. And she posts absolutely everything from the minute she gets out of bed to the minute she gets back in it. Her camera is on that whole time. I can tell you from personal experience that standing on Lego fucking hurts. And yes, you may react like that when you do it. I've done it a few times, but did I record it? No, because why the hell would you record something like that? We're still on the innocent stage, but believe me, when she records her changing her young daughter's diaper and posts that on her social media, That's when the problems really begin. But we'll get there in a minute.
Yes. What is that? What is that line? The struggle internally for you.
See what I mean? You're going to therapy. You're doing it at home. Why are you doing it in front of your child? Does your child really need to be witnessing that? You think she's got enough trauma in her life with you sticking a camera in her face every second of every day?
Now, when you get up to this school, don't be letting them children put their hands on you. You understand me? They hit you, you better knock they out. Now, was it worth it? I worked it. I put my books down here like we rehearsed it. I said, black, black, black. I said, black, black.
He's bouncing around in that video all over the place. That poor baby's head is not being supported. I mean, what kind of moronic mother are you? Everyone knows that babies' heads need to be supported, don't they? Why are you posting this to the internet? Can you imagine that poor hairdresser is trying to cut your hair and you are going, I mean, do you want a decent haircut or not? Because it certainly doesn't seem that important to you. The most important thing seems to be you showing yourself having a meltdown because you've got a message from the school. I mean, where are your priorities, man? We're going to cover the diaper video. I just cannot believe that any rational, sane person puts their child on a side and changes their baby's diaper and films it.
Is it just me, or is this something that is not something that should be filmed and put on the internet for nearly now 7 million people to see? You know what else is private? These children's lives. You know what they can't really give informed consent to is having their lives turned into content to be monetized online. This is a super important conversation for parents to be having with their kids. But to me, setting up a camera to film while you're talking about it, while you're changing your daughter's diaper, is just incredibly invasive, performative, and counterproductive to the spirit of the discussion. Maybe I'm wrong, but I am increasingly less comfortable with children being posted online, period, much less entire platforms being built off of them.
What's going to change your diaper?
No, it's a boundary. Mama can only change it.
Like I have to be the one to change every poopy diaper from now on?
Time to change your diaper. Come on, let's go.
Go.
No, Mama can change me.
You don't have a choice.
I got a mom to wife. You're mine and mine.
Well, the thing is, she does have a choice, doesn't she? Because you taught her on the diaper changing video that only mummy and daddy can change her nappy, and that she has a choice to say no to anybody else. Well, that obviously includes her father. And I've seen videos of you leaving your children with their uncles, and you said in that video that they couldn't change your children's nappy. So I hope you weren't out for long, because your poor children would be suffering terribly if they were left in pee and poo stained nappies because you wouldn't let anyone else change them. I mean, I understand the sentiment of not letting anyone touch your child, but not letting anyone change their nappy, that you know is utter ridiculousness to me. It really is. If you've enjoyed the video, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you on the next video. Ta-ta for now.